Countertop Time.
Thanks for having me.
And I want everybody to meet Mary. Mary, say hi to everybody. Say hi, everybody. So Mary and John were born when?
Tell 'em. February 16th.
February 16th. Oh, there we go, folks. Did we all get that? Oh, does that feel better now? Oh, yeah, that's better. That's better. So, February 16th.
Mary was at 11:19 and John was at 11:20 a.m.
Okay, and they were in weight.
Mary was 4 pounds 12.5 ounces, and John was 3 pounds 9 ounces.
Okay, and I just have to tell you, you're nailing it.
Thanks.
You're nailing it.
With a lot of your help.
So what is the most first of all, we just didn't have time to set up the countertop. So we all know that we love Flow Vodka, and we all know that we love Urban Vintner, which are they're the official wine and vodka. So a shout out to them. And it should be on the counter here, but
we have Similac.
Yes, Similac. Today's sponsor is Similac. No, they're not a sponsor. No paid
unofficial.
advertising. But if you would like to send some freebies, Similac, tell them the brand. Tell them what kind.
Some fancy lactose-free kind for him, and Pro Advance for her.
Yes, so Similac, have at it.
Yes.
Email me, text me, and we'll send you the address. You feel free to, because it ain't cheap.
No,
It ain't cheap. So, my gosh, tell us everything. How are you surviving? What's your sleeping schedule? You actually have a good...
We have a good sleeping schedule, and I think, so we each get like 6 hours a night, give or take.
Which is, for a new mom and dad,
it's incredible.
it's crazy.
And it's because of David's work schedule. He he goes to work at 3, gets home at 11:30. So I go to bed at midnight until 6 a.m. because, I mean, typically we get home at 5, we're up 6 hours. So
Right.
that's a normal cycle. And then at 6 a.m. he goes up to bed until noon. But I will say, you don't feel like you got 6 hours.
Oh,
like
I'm sure.
you're just not. I mean, I guess my eyes are closed, but I mean, I have run downstairs. I've run downstairs before thinking someone's screaming. I'm like, David, what's wrong? And he's
you
like,
hear it in your...
he's sitting on the couch watching TV, and he's like, what are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
So now I'll text him when I think I hear it. And I'm like, I think I hear them. Is it in my head? And I'll be like, you're crazy. Go to bed.
Oh my gosh.
So we're getting 6 hours, whatever that actually is.
And biggest challenge of being a new mom?
Of twins?
Of twins, yes.
When they're both crying at once, you need to make a decision on who you want to pick up first.
And do you say, okay, the last time I picked up John, so it's Mary this
it's
time?
whoever's cry is more annoying at the time. Like whatever cry is hurting my soul at the moment, and typically it's their
Not
princess.
this little precious one. Let's just give her... We had cute little outfits on, but we're at a point where... So here's Mare's. Oh, her little dress. Can you set that down so I can sit her on the counter? Because the counter's a little cold. So here's Mare's. Nope, can't suck my fingers. Yeah, here's her little dress, her little outfit. And biggest, if you know of a new mommy, a must, any kind of must that they have to have or get.
The baby Brezza, shout out to Mike Butler, who
Mike Butler,
graciously
yes.
got it for us. It is, well, you know, because it has saved us, but for those of you who don't, it's a Keurig for babies. So your formula is in the top in a container, and your water's in the side, just like a Keurig, and you set the temperature, and you set, you like go online, and it tells you if you have this formula, it's this setting. So you type in the setting, and then you press start, and within 3 seconds, you have a perfectly warmed bottle.
And I will tell you, when Samantha registered and David registered for it, I was kind of like, Sam, that's for the Kardashians. That's for fancy people. That's not what we register for. And I will tell you, it is a saving grace. It's the temperature you want. It's Breeza.
I don't know if it's Breeza or Brezza, BR.
Well, shout out to Breeza or Brezza.
And I will also
Grandma
say,
could use one. Again,
yes.
Feel free to reach out to me and I'll give you my address. Feel free to mail it to us.
They have the most amazing customer service too.
Oh.
Because I called, I thought there was too much water being dispensed because it was a little over the 3-ounce line that we had it set at. And they answered super quick. She walked me through why it's a little bit higher and what it means.
And that was because the powder is heavier, which raises up the water.
Yeah, so she said, like, think about, like, when you put a rock in a cup of water, the water raises because the rock is heavy.
Right.
So she, like, broke it down like that for me. And I was like, I'm sorry, I feel, like, so silly, calling over this. And she's like, oh, my gosh, don't worry. And she just, it was...
Well, shout out to
Breza.
Shout out to Kim McCune from... lots of things. Wow. Hungry Bee and Sapphire Creek, and just Chef Kim. We do know that they're wearing the wrong one. She got them these amazing swaddles. What are they called?
Copper pearl
swaddles.
Mm-hmm. And hats.
And little hats. The fox obviously is John's, and Mary's is the flower. Not that we have any problem with John wearing the flower. But when you're looking for something to swaddle, you just grab anything and what.
Yeah, that is one thing that, like, I thought I would always, I had my blue this and my pink this, and now it is like, I mean, if her woo-woo is near, it's going in his mouth.
Yes, this is what we call a woo-woo, everybody. Yeah. This is, our family calls it woo-woos. And a shout out to Mike Butler, because from Junction Auto, because you also realized at one point when you were taking the kids, tell that story when you were taking the kids.
Yeah, I think it was with my mother-in-law. We were going to get their newborn photos done. Candy Stick Photography. Thank
Shout
you.
Out.
Shout
Candy
out.
Stick, amazing pictures.
They're beautiful.
Which we will be showing right now.
We got in the car, we snapped her car seat in behind the driver's seat, went over to the passengers and put his in, and it wouldn't snap. So we're like, okay, we have to move the passenger seat up a little bit. We didn't have to move it up a little bit. We had to push it all the way up as far as it could go. My poor mother-in-law was like sitting like this on top of the dashboard. And
so the Buick
and the stroller did not fit either.
The Buick what?
Encore.
Not a family car, folks.
And actually, I mean, the stroller is, Mike was showing me, even like the Yukon, like those big ginormous things, their trunk space is like this big. It's crazy. So we just got the 2019 Chrysler Pacifica.
Nice.
I am a minivan mom, which I never thought I would say.
Yeah.
But it's fancy.
Yeah, it is.
It's some
It's
fancy.
very, and they did it, and they know how your time is limited, and they brought the paperwork to your house. So, just a shout out to
Junction.
Scott and Mike and Ed, of course, and Cliff at Junction Auto. Just because you don't realize these things when you bought your car, even if you're thinking family. You weren't thinking true off the bat.
We had a lease, and I even remember when Scott was showing me the Buick, I was like, okay, like, this would be perfect for a car seat.
Right.
We knew like 3 years we'll probably hopefully have a kid, and hopefully happen twice.
Hi.
Oh, bless
God
you.
bless you. Oh, show the camera. You know how to sneeze. Oh, they are how old now?
2 months yesterday.
Happy birthday. 2 months old.
Yeah.
Definitely having their own little personalities.
Yes.
So give us a little rundown on the personalities.
He is very mellow and relaxed for the most part.
You should have seen him about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. There's a reason he's very tired now. But I just mean very like low maintenance. He can just kind of hang out for a while. Mary
is a true girl, true lady.
Yes. She when she wakes up and it's time to eat, she wakes up and you better be running to get the bottle, and
hey, she's a lady. She knows what she wants.
She gets hangry. That's what she does.
She
gets hangry. She's like her mama.
She gets angry.
Yeah. But
doesn't like walks.
Mary does not like walks. John loved it, and that was such a bummer because I mean he could have walked.
Yeah.
Who knows how long, but she
he
lasted.
He couldn't walk.
He could
but
have gone
we
on
could
the
have
walk. She lasted a good 5 minutes.
She's loving the camera, man. You love the camera like your grandma.
They both like being in the car when it's going.
Mm-hmm.
We had to like pump our brakes, which this new car has. I don't know what it is, but it's that it like automatically like kind of shuts off at the red light and then starts on. Oh,
hi! Oh, and again for everybody.
Showing off.
Are you showing off?
But there's a one simple button that you push it and it shuts that feature off.
Oh.
So I had to shut it off because I was like, oh my gosh, I can't.
Now,
God forbid the car stops.
Pump the brakes, which my mother, I remember doing it with you guys.
And I posted that, on Facebook, and there were quite a few people that were like, oh my gosh, we do that too.
Yes,
why is this a thing?
Must. And they haven't been out yet. This is the fans are privy. This is a little reveal because of flu season and them being preemies.
Yeah, they were born 6 weeks early.
So we're hoping maybe for a Blossom.
Blossom will definitely be the big reveal.
Okay.
We're hoping some more littler things here and there, like maybe get out to a restaurant.
Right. So if you want to see the twins, hit the post office for Blossom.
Yes.
But we ask that you not hold them.
Correct.
So how about that?
Correct.
Mary, you're doing so well. We didn't know how long Countertop Time was going to last.
This is great.
This is good.
Did you prepare this many questions?
No. Okay, so we did want to talk. I felt like we wanted to talk about something. Big news on the Piece of Molly's Mind front. My next project. If you are interested in knowing what it is. I had to look back there because I know something was back there. If you're interested in knowing, on Facebook, you can like Molly's Next Project. If you just search Molly's Next Project and like that, I've been giving little teasers, but something big is coming soon. So, and I'm super excited about it.
John is too.
Oh yes, the kids are too. And then also I want to do a little shout out. May 7th, I am having, the chamber is having an elderly care fair. And I have gone through this road with my dad, with Papa. in choosing a place that is best for his needs. And we have so many great facilities around the Chagrin Valley area that just specialize in different things. And when you have a loved one that has Alzheimer's or dementia, or just needs care, there's different places that fit different needs. So we've gathered them all up. They will be in one place on May 7th. They will be at the Township Hall. And they will be able to be there to answer any of your questions that you might have about where is the best place for the needs of your loved one. So I encourage you, it's free to the public. And I think it's 6:30 or 5:30 to 7:30 at the Township Hall. So please come on by with all your questions, and we hope to answer those and help guide you. So that's May 7th. Any other questions, you could go to the chamber website, which is cvcc.org. So I wanted to get that out of the way. And what else?
We did want to talk about.
I know what we wanted to do.
Our jammy jams.
Yes. Okay. So let's see if we can
take a minute to set it up.
Can you get it?
I could just play it off my phone,
let's
right?
do that. So tell us all about it.
I love music.
Yes.
And
I wonder where you get that.
Where's my Spotify, people? And I wasn't, I don't like just letting go of my cool music. You know,
right.
I'm already going to have to watch Barney
You already have a
forever,
minivan,
and I have a freaking minivan, which I love, Junction Auto.
Yes.
So I found these.
John, say hello to everybody.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. They're never going to know. So I Googled lullaby rendition. So here we go.
Yes. And she's only doing that because she wants attention and doesn't want her brother to get it out. We know, Mary. Don't try to do it. Don't you try to do it. Don't try to fool us. All right, so you've got your music.
Yes. There are lullaby renditions called Jammy Jams is the album. And they have 80s songs and rap and pop and country. So here's just an example of Bohemian Rhapsody is the first one on here of what it sounds like.
So they're real songs that we would enjoy, but they're in a lullaby medley. So it's the coolest thing.
There's Jammy Jams, Twinkle Twinkle Little Rock Star, Rockabye Baby.
I feel like you need to get to the point where we could tell it's Bohemian Rhapsody.
Well, Bohemian Rhapsody is the longest song ever.
I know, but no, so I can sing it. Mama,
yeah, there you
go. Life has just begun, and I have gone and thrown it all away. Mama, I love it.
They do.
I love that.
They've got cool stuff Michael Jackson and Rihanna, and it's just nice to not listen to Twinkle Twinkle Little Star 1400 times.
Very, very clever and brilliant on the person that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if everyone's getting seasick from Sam and I rocking, but tough.
One of the first weeks that I was home with the babies, you caught me rocking like this.
Yes.
Without a baby in my hand.
And what did I say?
And you said, you're going to do that for the rest of your life. And I said, what are you talking about? I didn't even notice I was doing it.
Yes.
Now I'm so self-conscious.
Yes.
And I freak out. I'm oh my gosh, I'm doing it again.
Always. I still do it. Obviously, it's been renewed a little bit more, but I still do.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute, everybody.
I'm the good one. I got the good one. Sometimes you gotta refresh the batteries on them.
Yeah.
And shout out to Grandma for coming over probably 3 or more times a week.
Oh, it's my honor. My honor.
It gets me through. And, originally it was like, oh, I'll come over so that you can get a nap,
Right.
And now it's like, just to have the extra set of hands is a break. Like,
right.
I'm still holding a baby, but this is a break.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or even just to go wash the 14 bottles that I've let stack up all day long. Because you feed, you change the diaper, you feed. Oh
no. Are you looking? Smile. No, just kidding.
It's just a cycle,
And there is a witching hour, we've learned. We're in the witching hour. And it's a long. We should call it witching hell.
It's
because
a few hours per kid.
Yes, yeah.
It's like from 6:30 until 10, give or take. Sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I barely even notice, and then sometimes it's like the entire time they're just crying, colicky. We're feeding every 1.5 to 2 hours, and then they barely eat anything. I mean, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
During that time for sure.
But you've been binging, lots of binging.
So much binging.
What are you binging?
It's embarrassing.
No, it's not.
Grey's
it's survival.
Anatomy. I've gotten through 6 seasons.
Nice.
And they're full hour episodes and 20 plus episodes in each season. So, I just started Schitt's Creek.
Love Schitt's Creek. If you are not watching it, it's on, what did we just say?
It's on Netflix. Yeah.
And then I think the 5th season just came out, and that's on Amazon.
Yeah.
But love
Good
Schitt's Creek.
stuff.
So funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
And David and I don't agree on a lot of shows, but he came down this morning and I was watching it, and usually the first thing he does is take the remote and turn on something else from Grey's Anatomy, and he got into it. He liked it. He thought it was funny how it's really Eugene Levy's son
and daughter.
Yeah, I pointed that out, and he was like, "Oh, that's funny that it's his real son," and it is. It's a cool dynamic.
It's fun.
Yeah.
So this is my favorite part of the show, and we call this
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
On November 21st, a Chagrin Falls officer observed a woman stumbling to a car parked on West Orange Street and told officers she was securing her vehicle and waiting for an Uber driver to pick her up. The female was warned if she was found driving, she would be arrested. Long story short,
she gets in the car.
On November 24th, a Solon Road female called the police to report hitting her face on the door after becoming dizzy. She was found conscious and breathing and told officers she had not been ill. The report noted that she had, however, been drinking.
Oh. Okay. So, I think at this portion of the show, we should cash it
Sing
in.
a jammy jam.
And say thank you for coming, John. Thank you for coming, Mary. Mary's out, by the way. Thank you for coming. Anything you want to say to the people? Anything you're accepting? Donations?
Lots of donations. We accept free babysitting. But in all seriousness, thank you for all of the comments and support and stuff, between your posts and stuff that I posted, and the gifts and the food that flowed in. I mean, it really has made things easier just to go back and read some of the comments and stuff when they're screaming makes me happy.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Do you need that?
We'll see.
All right, well, folks, I think we got in more than we thought we were going to get in.
Definitely did.
So it's feeding time, because that's pretty much it. You feed one, change one, burp one, feed, change, burp the next one, and then
if you're really lucky, you can clean a bottle.
it's time to start all over again. We can.
Or we could keep going.
We're always going to keep going. So what else you got? What else is going down? Anything good? I'm so excited that summer's coming.
We are so excited. We just bought a lot of summer outfits for all of our concerts. We plan on being at the Triangle concerts and the Pinecrest concerts.
Yes.
We're going to make those a family event because
I
David
love
doesn't
that.
work on Sundays.
And folks, if you're wondering what she's talking about, no breaking news. Every Thursday night in Chagrin Falls is a concert from 7 to 9, and then new this year, every Sunday is a concert at Pinecrest, which we are partnering with the amazing people at Pinecrest. Firebirds is sponsoring it, and we're just so excited. Every Sunday 3 to 5 at their little grassy area. We've got great bands. We've got great bands all summer long. So if you are looking for free fun, every Tuesday in the Chagrin Valley, every Thursday in Chagrin Falls is with the shout out to the Gertzberg Law Firm for sponsoring that, and then Pinecrest, shout out to Pinecrest and Firebirds, and then a lot of sponsors sponsoring the band. So it's going to be a fun summer, bringing back that simple summer nights as we call it. Get a picnic and enjoy some fun.
And some cute babies.
Because they will be there in their glory. What else?
Yeah,
I know there's nothing much.
What's
else.
Let's talk about you being a grandma.
It's crazy just to watch you be a mom, to watch your baby take care of her babies is crazy. It's crazy. And then when I come home, I can smell them still, which I love. And you just miss them when you're not with them. And there's nothing like it. Nothing like it. Everyone told me, just wait. And it's not even what they told me it was going to be.
Wow.
It's pretty crazy.
These kids have 4 amazing grandparents. And
yeah.
Their other 2 live in Maryland, obviously,
Yeah.
but they came up, they dropped everything and came up right when my water broke.
Well, when David finally
told them. He wasn't, I guess for David, I don't know if it didn't connect, like water break equals babies.
Yeah, so he tell the story.
My water broke at 6 a.m, and he texted them and said, Sam's water broke, we're headed to the hospital, we'll keep you posted. And never really followed up until 9:30, 10 when I was getting prepped for the OR.
Yeah.
But they got here.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember it. I don't remember much of that first day, to be honest.
I just remember them literally. So the babies had to be in the NICU. I
got like one glimpse of them in the OR, and then David left with them.
Mm-hmm. And they were breathing on their own. I mean, it really, truly was a blessing. But I remember them rolling you in your hospital bed. They rolled you into the NICU to see the babies, and that's when we laid them.
I have that picture. Yeah, don't remember it though. Also, shout out to our anesthesiologist. Can't remember her name.
Yes.
She was awesome. Allie? I'm going to call her Allie.
And
I don't remember.
We need a shout out to Carol.
I'll get through the shout outs.
Gotcha.
I will.
Yeah.
We have a lot.
Lots,
we have a lot.
Yeah.
But Allie took David's phone in the OR without any of us knowing, and on iPhones you just can press a button, you don't have to unlock your phone.
Mm-hmm.
She pressed the button and she took pictures of what was going on over the curtain.
Mm-hmm. Disgusting, but yet still
beautiful.
Yeah,
like they're not posted on Facebook.
No.
And we didn't even know until like a day or two after we were going back through all the pictures, and all of a sudden there were all these of a lot of blue and silver because the sheet in the OR room. And we're like, what are these? And David was like, oh my gosh.
Well, that's what Aunt Kath did when I was having you, but we had a Polaroid, and Aunt Kath took the Polaroid and was just, and didn't realize that the Polaroid pictures were falling out, so they were just dropping on me as she was taking them. But yeah, I do have some of those gross pictures as well.
Yeah. So then shout out to my triage nurse right when I got there. Ended up being Carol. Bierman.
But I think
She went to
her
high
original
school
name.
with my dad.
Uh-huh.
And then shout out to my nurse during the delivery who wore a Michigan surgical cap and wouldn't take it off.
Ooh. You suck,
But
we love
she got the
you.
babies out,
Yes,
so it's fine. And she let me really did some damage to her during the spinal tap thing part. But she said someone bit her one time because I was like, I'm really sorry if I hurt you. And she's like, it's okay, it won't be the worst. And then, I'm trying to take my mind off what's going on in my back. And she said someone literally their first instinct was to bite.
Oh my
And she just
gosh.
couldn't get over that is your instinct when you're in pain is to bite and you're about to have a kid.
That's concerning.
That was concerning, yes. And then shout out to our wonderful NICU nurse, Miss Diane, who we miss.
Yes.
She was your friend in high school.
Yeah, she was one of my besties in high school, and she ended up being the nurse in the NICU and continues to be a huge guidance for us.
She taught me about the witching hour.
Yeah, when we just have questions, because she too is a mom of twins, so knows all about it. And her
And shout out
advice.
to Mary Masick also,
Skinny Mary.
who got me through a lot of the pre-pregnancy part of it with all the treatments and stuff.
Yeah.
We've had a lot
and
of...
Dr. Vexler for being out
Vex.
of town. But we
Yes.
love you anyways.
Yes.
Um,
No, he was in town because they came early.
Oh, but he just
showed-
wasn't.
Yeah, he just wasn't the doctor on call. But he came by the next day and said, oh, you have one hairy one and a not hairy one. And I said, yep, the girl's hairy. The guy isn't. And he goes, that's good. He goes, usually when I deliver a hairy and a not hairy, the boy is hairy and the girl is bald. And I was like, oh, thanks for making sure that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But
And it's so funny because Mary looks a lot like David at sometimes, but then like today there was a moment where I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so you. And I see both in John as well. So
yeah, I can't figure it out.
I know, a little bit of both.
When she was first, or when they were first born, she was definitely all David.
Yeah.
And then, she's changed a little bit, but she definitely has his skin tone, and poor buddy has mine.
Yeah. And this is the first visit over to our house too.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, this was lovely.
This was great.
They were perfect little
They
angels.
were
as
wonderful.
always.
They wanted to show the witching hour thing that we were
Yes,
talking about.
They want to give sympathy,
Yeah.
so everybody sends you their prayers.
My Venmo will be
Yeah.
up here.
Yes. Yeah, formula and diapers are very expensive.
But
and
we'll also take prayers.
yes, and happy Easter to everybody. As my brother always says, happy birthday, Jesus. Wait for it. You'll get it. Yeah, yeah. I said that today to Joanne, and I said, oh, she said, happy Easter. I said, happy Easter, happy birthday, Jesus. And I looked at Jessica, I said, hold on. And it was like a minute later, she's like, wait a minute. It's not Jesus' birthday, but,
Don't
every
worry,
day.
he will not be the godfather
Yeah.
of these kids, so it's okay.
Oh, so happy Easter. Enjoy it with your families. Goodness knows we will.
Yes.
And thanks for joining us. Again, just a couple of things I'll put up here. Facebook, if you want to know my next project, which is coming very, very soon, visit right here, Molly's next project. Or you can always just go to apieceofmollysmind.com and then subscribe to on that website to get our updates when these drop.
Should totally subscribe.
Yes, and if
A
you
lot
want to be
coming.
a guest on the Countertop Time, I know that we have some plans. I know we're bringing on the Mommy Swap admins are coming.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
Oh yeah, all four of them. Super pumped about that. And some other surprise guests, but my time is kind of limited during the evenings, so I haven't been able to get anybody on. But I'm super pumped because, and I'll show everybody.
Don't wake her.
Don't wake her. I have, thanks to Home Depot, I have a piece of the countertop So technically, I bet you I have to sit. I have a piece of the countertop, so now countertop time can be anywhere that I bring this.
So you can come over and visit the babies, babysit, give me a break, and have countertop time.
Yes.
So much could get done at once.
I mean, we can have outside counter. I'm super pumped about this. So, so look for some countertop time on the go. Super pumped about that. So thank you. We'll see you all later. Bye.